Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of NASCAR 25. As mentioned earlier in the previous episode, we've got several more races left until our second ARCA season is over. For this episode, we're going to be racing at Iowa and Whatkins, Glen. The next episode, we'll be doing two more races. I believe Richmond's one of them, and then we'll be doing Bristol. And then the final three races will be done in the following episode after that. So, let's get down to business. Seems that we got another PR opportunity here. The team could use some help in the shop, but there's a cool baseball cross promotion happening too. The choice is yours. I have to do baseball. I love baseball. The stadium was packed. You definitely made some new fans, especially when you won the race around the bases in the pedal cars. That was awesome. And then we got to fix the chassis, or replace the chassis. Thankfully, with all the money we keep getting, we can just do that. And I almost forgot, we got to go, not to the parts store, but garage. No. Alright, I guess we do go to the parts store. Inventory, that's what I was looking for. You'd think I'd remember that. I mean, I was just recording the previous episode a few days ago. Alright. Now we just got to make some minor repairs, and we can proceed to Iowa. You know, I miss Iowa. I know I only went there once in September when I was heading home from Mount Rushmore, but I had a blast, especially when I was in Fort Madison.
All right, time to go. Remember your goals out there.
That was a great place to be, and I don't know why I'm doing practice.
Focus on our goal.
Oh well. Might as well proceed since we're already here.
High side now. Clear outside.
I saw that the car was set to 25% tightness, so we'll test it out, see if we need to adjust anything for qualifying. We shouldn't need to. If we need to decrease the tightness back to neutral, then we'll do that. It seems okay for now. I mean, if we can pass our goal, then I'm not going to change anything. If we can't pass our goal, then I'll change it. I think my dog's barking. It's a little hard for me to tell. If I can just keep drafting off of this Toyota here, I should be able to get some decent runs. I think my problem is I'm also braking too early. Or not too early, but I'm staying on the brakes too long. Yeah, that's good. Alright, yeah. We definitely need to change the tightness. And by that, I mean we're making it less tight.
How's the car feeling so far?
Alright, let's just advance to the next session. And my dog is barking. 6th place isn't bad, though. I mean, that's kind of good. We can qualify for a good position. Even though we didn't get our goal, I mean, we were close to it.
Alright, let's do this. Alright, let's know what the car needs.
Alright.
Track's clear, car's ready.
Volume's too low now. I just got to remember when I'm accelerating on the flat terrain not to go too fast and not to floor it too much. Oh, this is much better. I think we can get a faster time, and I think we can please our sponsor by qualifying in the top 5. So just like practice, we're going to be doing 2 laps, and hopefully we'll get a good spot to race and get a good opportunity for another victory.
One more time, push hard now.
Yeah, that was definitely better than our practice time. I think we got a 25.4. I might have screwed up on turns 1 and 2 there. I probably went a tiny bit too slow. We might still get a better time, but it's not going to improve by much. Okay, sixth.
We'll get you to the front on race day.
I mean, as far as I'm concerned, I'm kind of already in the front. We're only behind LeVar Scott, Tyler Reef, Lawless Allen, Brendan, and William. Just got to keep a cool head, don't make any mistakes, and we should be able to take the lead.
Are you ready now? Green, green. 1 bottom. One on the bottom. Clear bottom.
There's Eloy, LeVar's teammate.
Clear low if you want.
I read that Eloy and LeVar are on the same team when looking at the drivers in this game, but you can also tell because they have the same paint scheme and similar number fonts.
Outside.
I also thought that Tyler Reef was teammates with Brendan Queen, but they're actually not. I gotta go slow so I don't make contact with Tyler.
Stay low. All clear.
Hey, who knows? Maybe he can get another win. He only won at Lime Rock so far.
Outside.
Uh-oh, uh-oh. All right, that was close. No contact, though, so we're good.
1 high. Clear high.
Okay. Like I said, just got to keep
1
a cool
high.
head. I am going to try and stay on the inside. Oh.
Still there. Clear.
All right, that's good. We got 5th. Now we bump draft, or not bump draft, we draft off of Queen. I don't want to risk bump drafting him. I mean, he's probably going to screw something up and force LeVar to turn right into the wall. With a lot of the experiences I've had with Brendan this season so far,
Clear low if you want it.
I don't want to be anywhere near that jackass.
Amazing lap, driver. 1 outside. Clear high, you want it. One up high. Clear outside.
All right. Well, looks like we did give him a bump anyway. He's catching up to Lawless Allen, so he can thank me for that later.
1 high. All clear. Outside door.
All right, that's good. Side by side, he's not trying to do anything.
Clear
Maybe
up
he
top.
finally has learned his lesson. I know I've said that a couple times, and I said that in the previous episode yet. Wait, no.
Outside door.
It wasn't the
Clear
previous episode. I mean, Brandon and I did make contact. That was because Jake Finch spun me into him. It was the episode before that, I believe. Or no, the episode before that, when we first got back into our 64 car, was at North Wilkesboro. I thought that Brendan learned his lesson, but no. He did not. We're okay, though. He's not trying to spin me out. I think I can finally forgive him.
1 on the bottom.
But actions do speak louder than words.
Clear low. Outside. Still in there.
Giving him a little bit more room.
Stay low.
Hopefully this also gives me a...
Clear outside.
Yep, there we go. I was hoping to get behind Lawless Allen. Draft off of him, and hopefully we can catch up to Sawalich. Only this time I think I will bump draft him, because it will be easier to catch up to Sawalich. He's already getting on turns 3 and 4. Problem is, I can't catch up to Alan. I might actually overtake him. Good thing, though, is that we are approaching lap traffic, so hopefully, just like Dover, Sawalich will get slowed down, and I'll have an easier time catching up to him.
High side now.
Oh, here comes
3
Brendan.
wide.
I think he was trying to push me into Alex Quarterly there.
All clear. Outside.
There we
3
go.
wide.
Now this time contact was made, but nothing bad happened between the two of us, so I'm sure
Still there. Clear high.
he can let that slide. I mean, he did say that rubbing is racing and that he could take the hits from me, so I'm sure he's okay with that. Now Alan is stuck behind lap traffic, so that gives us
Clear
second.
outside. 1 high. Clear outside.
I think that's Patrick Staropoli in front of us, unless that's Sawalich himself. Judging by the yellow circle of the number 18. Yeah, that's got to be Sawalich. Patrick Staropoli drives the 15, but from a far distance, the fact that they both drive blue and white Toyotas, it can be hard to determine who is who.
Clear up top. High side now. Clear
There's Jake
outside.
Bowman in another blue car. Number 19 Chevy SS.
Outside. Clear up top.
Rita Goulet is also about to be lapped.
Car high.
Well, technically she's already been lapped, but we're lapping her
Clear
now.
up top.
I was going to pass
One high.
Brayton.
Clear outside. Carlo. Clear inside.
I think Sawalich is getting slowed down. We were slightly faster than him. Yeah, we're gaining. I'm going to bump draft David Smith here because I want to try and go faster. And I don't think that made a
1
difference.
high. Clear
Yeah,
up
that
top.
kind of made it worse. Now we're 2 seconds behind.
1 high.
Maybe I bumped him too hard. We'll see how he feels post-race. Looks like I'm still catching up to him, though. Maybe I don't need the bump draft. With all these cars in front of us, we can just choose whatever lane we want. Continue drafting. Yeah, this is good.
Car inside.
There's only a few laps remaining, but I am
3 wide.
feeling confident about...
Clear high.
Well, I'm not
1
feeling
outside.
confident now, but
Clear outside.
I'll let it slide. Nothing bad happened.
Clear low.
And that was my fault. That I could have slowed down a bit sooner before Ryan spun me.
Clear inside.
I didn't check my fuel levels. I think we still have enough.
2 to go now.
Oh yeah, we got enough. It would suck if we did run out and we wouldn't be able to catch up to Sawalich. Ah well.
One high. Clear high.
All right, just a little bit of contact
high,
there.
you
That
want-
was better than I expected, actually.
One more time, buddy. One more time. Straight and smooth.
All right, Kimmel, get out of the way.
Carlo.
That went better. I thought he was going to try and cut me off.
Car high. Clear outside. Top 5, great job.
Well, nothing wrong with second. All right, let's see what David Smith has to say about our bump draft. Yo, he's up on the bumping. It's not go-karts. Well, I was trying to help you. And look at Ryan. He even said that I was doing good. Sean Bodine's going to go far, and When he keeps it clean, it's a real fun time out on the track. And that's funny because he wasn't clean with me, and he actually tried to spin me out. But at least he was nice earlier to say that I'm going to go far. In this game, at least. Or any video game, for that matter. So, lesson learned. Don't bump draft David Smith. And the suspension's worn. Ah, well. We'll spend half of our earnings on that. And let's see. Another new sponsor. Why does it have to be at Whatkins, Glen? I'm really not confident based off of the fact that we had another sponsor that we could have earned at Lime Rock and we failed, so I'm going to drop it down to top 7. And we will go replace our suspension. I also heard my phone vibrate, so let me double check that while I sell the worn suspension. Alright, it's nothing important. I did hear it vibrating though during the race. I wanted to make sure I wasn't missing out on anything. I did invite my 2 cousins to come spend time with me at my house, but I guess they got busy and they forgot to tell me. I also want to double check the standings. We're only 30 points behind. It's not likely that we can take the lead away from William, but I am still optimistic as we fix up our car and go to New York. I have been meaning to go to Whatkins, Glen. Not just the track itself, but also the town. Not much besides the racetrack to look at. I mean, there might be some fishing spots. And there's also some train action I might be interested in. Although there aren't many important main lines. I mean, Norfolk Southern has a branch line, but that's about it.
Here we go, all on you now.
All on me. Good to know. And I always forget.
The car's in your hands now. Give us something special. I
keep saying I'm gonna change the spotter from Josh Williams to TJ Majors, and I always forget. Maybe I'll never change it. We'll see. I'm just hoping this goes better than the previous season. If you remember episode 18, William Sawalich forced us to turn evil and switched from Chevrolet to Toyota. I am hoping that does not happen this time. It's a good thing I watched Michael Marooks doing this earlier, because I remember seeing him try and get on the rumble strips. Not here, but further back towards the bus stop. When you get on the rumble strips, as you turn right, you automatically spin out no matter what. I mean, maybe you can avoid it if you use a certain amount of throttle, but I try to avoid it all the same. I also remember when I did this race in episode 18, it was actually during practice. I was talking about row stock racing. I've been trying the new version here and there. I mean, I miss how the game was 3 years ago. I mean, you still have the tracks the way they are in real life, but they just give them different names. I haven't seen Whatkins Glen yet, and I don't know if it actually is in there or not. Alright, I went into the grass a little bit there. That could have been better. But I still think we can... Nope. That really could have gone better. So much for getting past that 116 mark. But we have 16 minutes of qualifying. I mean, all I want to do is just one more lap. After this, I'll do one more lap. With our tire wear going down, it's going to be a little bit more challenging, but we'll see. I know I probably shouldn't be on the rumble strips, but I still love the way it sounds when you go over them. For some reason, every time I'm on this section, I always think of the 2023 race with Chase Elliott. It's funny, I mentioned Chase, and I see his sponsor, Napa. Of course, Chase doesn't race in ARCA anymore, so Napa sponsors a different Chevy driver. Alright, that wasn't too bad. Maybe I don't have to worry about spinning out there after all. Well, here we go. Let's see what we got. Alright, I know I said I was only going to do 2 laps, but I've got to try one more time. I mean, it's probably, as I said earlier, not going to be good that I have tire wear. I mean, it's probably not going to affect my car that much, but I got to keep trying. I've got to try and get that goal. I mean, I'm still going to go to trucks at the end of the season regardless, but if I get more reputation points, it'll be easier for me to move on from truck to Xfinity after this. Oh, crap. I'm going to get a corner. No, I'm good. Okay. That's still not going to help me get a faster time, but I'm just glad I didn't get a corner cutting penalty. Leader's pitting. Well, that's not going to affect me either way. Oop. Yeah, our tire wear is making it worse. I don't think we can get anything faster than a 117. All right, let's call it quits and start the actual race.
Let's put down a good one here.
I tried, man. I tried.
Let's take a look at the results.
And I already know we're going to get bumped out of 7th. We're probably going to be like 18th.
As the session comes to a close,
All right, I was only 2 spots off. I guessed it correctly at Lime Rock. I thought I was going to be 19th, and sure enough, I was. Not that I wanted to be bumped down, but, you know, that's just how it works.
Time to go. Good luck out there. Be ready.
I also remember trying to bump draft Greg, and just like David Smith, he kind of overreacted and thought I was trying to spin him out.
Left side. 3 wide. 3
All
wide.
right. We're doing good. We already gained several spots. We just need a top 7 to earn a new sponsor, therefore get more money. Five laps of road course racing at New York.
Left side.
Whoa, why are you slowing down, LeVar? What are you doing?
Left side. 3 wide.
That fucked me up.
Clear left. Clear left.
That's probably going to be like a Tony Stewart and Kevin Harvick moment. I mean, usually those two guys get along well, but there was one instance in 2008 where Kevin spun out Tony. And even though they were disappointed in each other, they just kept moving on and continued being friends. I'm sure that's what's going to happen between me and LeVar. I mean, that's not the first time he complained about me. I'm sure he'll understand that I wasn't trying to do anything wrong to him. He just started braking way too early. I mean, there were cars in front of him, but he could have easily gone around the track. The bus stops. Oh, fuck. That was definitely by accident. I was on the brakes, as you may have noticed. And
Pit road is open.
we're not pitting. I mean, I know he took some damage there, but I'm not too worried about it. Usually when it gets under 80% for the radiator or engine or any other part, I don't worry too much about it. Well, let me rephrase that. When it does get under 80%, then I start to worry. All right, so now it increased from 5 laps to 6.
Left side.
Made some more contact with Isabella there, but thankfully she did not spin out.
3 wide. Left side.
Oh, God.
Clear left. Left side.
This probably is going to be a repeat of episode 18. Only difference is that Trevor Huddleston screwed me up at Iowa, and he tried blaming me for his actions.
Left side. Clear left.
All right. Not sure why they went all the way down there, but that kind of helps us gain some more ground.
Right side. Clear right.
We're about to start our last lap. Can we gain more spots and get past 6th place?
White flag here.
Find out now as you continue watching the final 3 minutes of NASCAR 25.
Right side. Clear right.
Well, that's not what I wanted to do, but
Left
at
side.
least I didn't bring out another caution, because at this point, the race will end,
Clear left.
even if we don't cross the finish line. There's no overtimes unless you do it the lap prior to the finale. As a matter of fact, we're already in overtime. All right, that went well. Not well enough to catch up to Trevor, though.
Right side. Clear all around.
All right, I'm not going to pass him anyway, so I might as well give him a taste of his own medicine at this point. How is that not a corner cutting penalty? That was crazy.
Right side. Clear right.
All right, we'll just deal with him at Richmond.
Top 10, we'll take it.
At least I got the new sponsor.
Let's take a look at the results.
And Tyler Reef got another win. That's good. Yeah, so like I said, I keep thinking that he and Brendan are on the same team because of their paint schemes and number fonts, but as you can see by the logos and team, SPS and PRG, they are not teammates. In fact, I don't even think Brendan has any teammates. If he did, they would probably be up in the front with him. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything else. All right. I'm sorry for Jake, though. I thought he was going to get a good position after seeing him practice and qualify, but he got last. You good? That was some rough driving today. Yes, I know, Isabella. As I said prior to the caution, I did not mean to spin out. Who was it? The Kuma? And I know we made contact, but I'm just glad I didn't spin you out. Also, Ryan with another compliment. The grind paid off. Much appreciated. And that's it for this episode. It looks like I'm 37 points behind Sawalich. All right. I'll see you next time. We'll do Richmond and Bristol. And then after that, the final 3 races will be done together in one episode, that being Kansas, Martinsville, and Phoenix. So I hope you join me for those 2 episodes, because after that, we'll move on to trucks. We'll get our number 64 Silverado ready to go and hopefully win some races in there. Take care and goodbye.